Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Gemini, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Gemini Spirit. Alright, 3 cards for the first person, Spirit. 2 of Cups, the Chariot, and the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, I feel like stopping the reading right here. Okay, second person, why don't you say something as well? 6 of Cups, Justice, and the Ace of Wands. Mutual energies, Temperance, 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. Bottom of my deck, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody kind of has made up their mind. They've made up their mind. This is my 2 of Cups. I want to get onto my chariot right now and I want to go and propose to them. I want to have a happily ever after with them. The other person says, well, I did think that this was going to be my soulmate. I was waiting for them to return back and maybe make things right with me. But they only wanted passion and they treated me like I was an option in their life. That's my first thought. I could be wrong. Of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards here, Gemini. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest, and then we'll also do your mutual energies. So Gemini and their person, Spirit. Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. Let's take a few more from another deck. Gemini and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And I'll take a few more from a third deck. Gemini and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I realized I can't run from you because you are deep within me. We are one and eternally connected. When I run, I'm actually running from myself. When you've shown me in the mirror the reflection of what I don't like about myself and what I must heal. I get so effing jealous knowing that you're in bed with a karmic. I feel sick to my stomach at the thought of you with them. I get triggered when I'm angry or have decided to walk away from our connection. And then the universe decides to bombard me with your name, and your higher self stalks me with musical messages from you. I will never love another like I love you. I'm scared to reach out to you. I want to prove my love to you through actions. I need your time and commitment. How do I approach you now after all this time? I'm regaining my emotional strength. Escape with me for the weekend. I don't want anyone else to have you. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Gemini, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is the first person. Person A, then we'll move to person B. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. You could be either one of them if, of course, this is your reading. All right, so person A, let's start with you. What are these beautiful cards? What's this 2 of Cups? Sorry, I got the wrong deck. Person A. What's the 2 of Cups? 2 of Cups. Oh, they are stressing. They are so stressful. I mean, the sleepless nights, stress, tension. I think they've realized now that the person who they probably turned their back to in the past or never chose or pushed away or because they wanted to maybe they had another option or they wanted to keep their options open or they were busy, with their own work or whatever their life. It's like, how do I now go and tell them that they are my 2 of Cups? I'll have to apologize to them now. I'll have to explain myself to them. But they are really losing a lot of sleep because now they want to come forward. Yeah, they are sad. They are depressed. They want to come out of this sadness and, this cold place they find themselves in their life. They want to make a move towards the other person. They want a commitment. Yeah, now their intuition is loudly talking to them. It's like, this is your Two of Cups. This is your Two of Cups. They are scared now because now they don't know how to now take action. This person wants to take action, but they are afraid. They're so afraid. What if, because there's silence between the two of you, I think. So they don't know where the other person is at. I mean, are they still around? Have they found somebody else? Do they have new love in their life? It's like the fear is there as well. Maybe by the time I reach them, they'll tell me, oh, I found new love. I'm already in a happily ever after with somebody else. That is the only thing I think which puts a brake on that chariot. It's like every time they want to rush forward, they stop themselves. Okay, so, but what do you want? What's this Ten of Pentacles? What's the Ten of Pentacles? Yep, I want a commitment, but I'm not sure I'm going to get it. So somewhere they're quite telling themselves, I know if I go and tell them I want commitment, it's going to backfire on me. They're going to say no to me. Not a good way to manifest though. Okay, so person B, what about you? Where are you? Six of Cups for you. What's this? Yeah, person B says, I really thought that this was my soulmate. I thought we were meant to be together. We had history or we had past lives together. I really thought this was my soulmate, Omkaratarot, but they turned out this person was a trickster. This was an illusion. I mean, the tower came down very, very big. Why? I think the reason was because they realized person A never made a decision, they never made a choice. They just left person B hanging in hermit mode, wondering, do they love me? Don't they love me? Why are they, playing hot and cold with me? Why are they emotionally not being open and choosing me? So I have a feeling, I don't know. Tell me about the Justice card. Yeah, I think person B has lost patience. They've lost patience in person A. Tell me more about the Justice card. Yeah, they were in the dark throughout because they kept thinking that person A is going to step up one day. They are going to step up. They're going to do right by me. I know this is my soulmate. They're going to do right by me. But I think they soon realized that this was not the person that they thought was. They felt that the first person was keeping secrets from them. What's the Ace of Wands? Yeah, I think person B could have realized that they just left me here waiting, making me do all the work. And they were out there keeping secrets from me. And yeah, I think person B gave up. They gave up because they realized that maybe they just wanted passion and nothing else from me. They just wanted me to keep on working on this connection without them, offering me anything. What they offered me was very, very little, just to keep things going. But I was always an option in their life. They never chose. They always kept their options open. So that's why I think person B is feeling that it's time for me to turn my back. No longer wait, no longer be anybody's option. That's why the Justice card keeps coming out. I think person B feels I have to do the right thing for myself. If they're not offering me anything, that doesn't make me happy. So then I should do right for myself, right? I should just take a leap of faith and move on in a new direction. So I think person B has been hurt, they felt betrayed, and they've kind of accepted the ending. Okay, so mutual energies then. For the first person who now wants commitment, wants to come towards their person, they are nervous. Temperance in reverse. They feel that if I go towards them and tell them that, now I've learned my lesson, now I've, learned I've had my spiritual awakening, I want to now be seen and respected as your divine counterpart. It's like, what if they reject me? What if they reject me? What if they're not even waiting for me anymore? So all these thoughts are going on in their head. They're having stress, sleepless nights because they feel, what if the other person doesn't even want to reconcile with me anymore? Yeah, so that thought is making them very unhappy. The thought that now they will be pushed away. There will be strong boundaries. What if the other person has healed off them? And here they are making all that big effort to now communicate or move towards them. And now they are seen as maybe just an option. So, okay, so Person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you? Temperance in reverse. Yeah, person B says this was not a balanced connection, Omkaratarot, because they never chose. They left their options open. They had other things on their mind apart from me. They never made that decision. So it became imbalanced. I also went through a lot of stress and anxiety, but I've seen through their games now. All those swords that I was in, I've released them. I've cut those chains which were keeping me bound and chained. I've removed that blindfold now. I've removed that stress and anxiety because I realized that they just wanted something casual. They wanted options in their life, and I'm nobody's option. I don't want to reconcile because I know all they want is just a fun, flirty situation while they offer me nothing. Right? So I think person B is on that thing of releasing the connection. They're doing their own healing work. It's like, I don't want to be juggled. I don't want to be in a connection where there's a guessing game going on. It's like, will they return? Will they choose me? Will they do this? Will they do that? No, I have to do right for myself. That's what person B is saying. Am I right, person B? Yeah, they are just going with the flow of energy and allowing the universe to push them forward in their life instead of going backwards to reconcile with somebody who probably treated them like they were just another person in their life. Yeah, I think person B is the one who's putting up boundaries and they're taking back their power and doing right for themselves because they feel I gave them love. I offered them everything, but they kept taking from me. They depleted me. The love is lost now because they took my love for granted. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Gemini, love and light. Take care. Namaste.